Good morning, beta. In the last class, we were doing chapter number 2, polynomial. Fourth exercise we were doing. And in that, we have discussed first and second question. So let's continue with your third question. Question number 3 is, find the value of k for which x minus 1 is a factor of px, and where px is the name of the polynomial, that is x square plus x plus k. This thing is given. X minus 1 is a factor of px, so you have to find the value of the unknown variable k. Actually, x minus 1 is a factor. So if I equate x minus 1 equal to 0, why we are equating this equal to 0? Because we are finding the 0 of this. That is x is equal to 1. So we have got the value of x as 1. So 1 is the, if x minus 1 is a factor, then 1 is the 0 of the polynomial. It is surely the 0 because it is written that x minus 1 is a factor. If this is a factor, that means 1 must be, 1 is surely the 0 of the polynomial px. So if 1 is the 0, that means if you put x as 1, it will surely give you 0 as remainder because 1 is the 0 of the polynomial. 0 means it is a solution. So that means it will give you 0 as a remainder. So if you put x as 1 in this polynomial, if you write 1 here, that is p of 1. I'm writing value of x as 1 in this polynomial, 1 square plus 1 plus k equal to 0. This is 2 plus k equal to 0. K is equal to minus 2. Is it okay? So we have got the value of the missing variable k because 1 is the 0 of the polynomial. See the second part of this, which is exactly same. Again, the polynomial is given, that is 2x square plus kx plus root 2, and x minus 1 is the again factor. X minus 1 is a factor of px, which is given. So can we say that 1 is the 0 of px? If 1 is a 0, that means p of 1 will surely give you 0 as remainder. Okay? Any doubt? So put here 1. This is 2, 1 square k into 1 plus root 2 equal to 0. This is k plus 2 plus root 2 equal to 0. K is equal to, when you shift these two terms on the right hand side, you will take minus common. So the value of k is minus of 2 plus root 2. Any doubt? Any doubt? Third part, in this polynomial, I am changing. This is the third part. Polynomial is kx square minus root 2x plus 1. This is the polynomial. And again, x minus 1 is a factor. That means you will equate this equal to 0. And 1 is the 0. X equal to 1 is the 0 of px. Got it? You will substitute value of x as 1 here in the polynomial. Here in the polynomial, k times 1 square root 2 into 1 plus 1 equal to 0. This is k minus root 2 plus 1 equal to 0, and shift these terms. Minus root 2, when you shift on the right hand side, it will become plus root 2, plus 1 will become minus 1. So value of k is your root 2 minus 1. Okay. Any doubt? Solve the fourth part. Hurry up. I am waiting for you. You all please solve this. Similar method you will use. You will write each and everything in the same manner, and but just you have to change the polynomial. That is kx square minus 3x plus k. You will put x as 1 and you will equate equal to 0 because we are getting the value of the missing variable k. Hurry up. Do this, beta. Do it and tell me the answer. Yes, Ashna. Yes.
Ma'am, answer is 3 by 2.
Answer is
3 by 2.
yes, 3 by 2. Answer is 3 by 2. Okay, now let's start with question number 4. In this, you have to just factorize. Nothing is given. You have to just simply factorize. Did you know how you will factorize a quadratic term? If you remember about the chapter factorization that we have learned in class 8, how we factorize in the factorization chapter if the term is quadratic. On the basis of the power is 2, so it is quadratic polynomial, and on the basis of the term, it has 3 terms, so it is trinomial. And it is surely a polynomial because the power of x is positive and it is a whole number, and rest of the coefficients and constant is a real number. Coefficient and constant term can be the real number, but the power of x should be positive. It should not be negative. It should not be in the denominator, and it should not be in the fraction or decimal form. Okay, so as the power of x is positive and rest of the terms are all real numbers, so that means it is surely a polynomial in x. You have to factorize it. In the factorization chapter, we have learned how to factorize. You can use the identity if you remember, a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a square minus b square. वो identity आप use कर सकते हो, but the condition is the term should be perfect square. This 12 should be perfect square number to use identity, but it is not so. So you will go for the middle term splitting method. Got it? So for quadratic, every time without using the identity, you can use the middle term splitting method without looking at the terms. If it is a quadratic, then you can surely go for the middle term splitting method. Identity method you can use, but middle term splitting is applicable everywhere. No need to even check it out. So when you multiply 12 into 1, it will give you 12. And the factors of 12 are 4 3s are 12. and 4 and 3 on addition will give you 7. Is it so? So 12x square is same. This 7x can be written as 4x and 3x plus 1 is same. Now let's decide about the sign. We want plus 12 on multiplication, but we want minus 7 on addition or subtraction. So that means the both terms will contain negative, so that it will become minus minus plus, it will become minus 7. And on multiplication, it will give you 12. Okay, now take 4x common. This is 12x minus 1. Nothing is common. No number you will take common. So I'm simply writing 1, but minus will be common to make the bracket same. Factorization is only correct if the brackets, if after grouping the terms, the brackets, terms inside the bracket should be same. If they are not so, that means you must have made some mistake in case of factorization, in case of the factor, or I think it can be there in taking common also. So two mistakes can be there. So for this, your factors are 4x minus 1 and another factor is 3x minus 1. So these are the two factors, but actually we are doing factorization, so these are the two factors. But if it is asked to find the zeros, then you will equate each equal to 0. If you equate this equal to 0, it will give you 1 by 4 and this will give you 1 by 3. So two zeros are 1 by 4 and 1 by 3. But now the question is finished because we want the factors and simply these two factors are there. Actually, power is 2. So you will surely get two factors, not more than 2. It can be less than 2, but not more than 2. Now see one more part of this, that is 2x square plus 7x plus 3. Now again multiply the first term with the last term. 2 3s are 6 and 6 can be written as 6 1s are 6 and 6 plus 1 gives you 7. Actually everything is positive. No need to check the sign because all the sign will be of plus. So from this term you will take 2 common 2x, x plus 3, you will take 1 common x plus 3. So your first factor is x plus 3 and the second factor is 2x plus 3. So these are the two factors. If you are asked to find the zeros, you will equate this term equal to 0. That will give you minus 3. And on equating this equal to 0, you will get minus 1 by 2. So these are the two factors of that given polynomial. Okay. This thing you can do in the rough also. If you will do in the middle, no problem at all. Start the third part, hurry up. Start the third part. Done. One part I am discussing, and the rest one part, fourth part will do as a homework. 6x square plus 5x minus 6. 6 6 are 36 and 36 when you will make factor 9 4s are 36 and 9 minus 4 will give you 5. 6x square, here I am writing 9x, 4x minus 6. We want plus. So the greatest of these two terms will have plus and this will be of minus. Take 3x common, 2x plus 3. Take minus 2 common, 2x plus 3. 2x plus 3 and 3x minus 2. So these are the two factors. Now listen. Let's start with question number 5. Fourth part of fourth question is your homework. Fourth part of third question, fourth part of fourth question. Means third and fourth question, last part is your homework, or both the questions. Question number 5. X cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Now, for the first time, you are doing the factorization of the cubic polynomial. You have done the factorization of the quadratic, but this is for the first time that you will go for this cubic factorization polynomial. What you will do is, firstly, you will check out the coefficients of the term. As you can see that it is having 1, 2, 1, 2. So means similarity is there between the coefficient. Plus, minus, minus, plus. दो प्लस के है दो माइनस. इसका मतलब ये इजी क्वेश्चन है. अब क्या करोगे? You will go for the grouping method. If you remember that in the factorization chapter in class 8, we have discussed how to make the group of two terms when 4 terms were given. Take x square common, this will give you x minus 2. Take minus 1 common, this will again give you x minus 2. X minus 2 and the next is x square minus 1. X minus 2 you will write same. This is your a square minus b square. A square minus b square is a plus b, a minus b. So these are the three factors. As it is a cubic polynomial, so it will have 3 factors. Okay, if you want to find the zeros, then you will equate each equal to 0, x is equal to 2. From here, you will get x is equal to minus 1, and from here, you will get x is equal to 1. So these are the 3 zeros, but the question finishes here because they want us to find the factors, and factors are x minus 2, x plus 1, and x minus 1. These were the 3 factors, and these are the zeros of the polynomial. So no need to find this. That's all about this question. Now, let's do one more part, that is last part, because it is exactly same as the first part. This is your fourth part. Again, fact coefficients are 2, 1, 2, 1. Positive, positive, 2 negative. दो positive है, दो negative है. इसका मतलब it is again of the same type. Take y square common, 2y plus 1. Take minus 1 common, 2y plus 1. So 2y plus 1, and the another factor is y square minus 1. This is a square minus b square. A plus b, a minus b. And you will write the formula here. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b. And the similar formula you will write here in the bracket also. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b. Hope it is clear to you all. So we have done 2 parts of question number 5. Please note it down so that we can start the second and third part, that is completely different from these 2 parts. Now, question number 5, second part. X cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. As you can see that coefficients are, different coefficients are there and they don't have any relation among them. 1, 3, 9, 5. Okay? In which 3 and 5 are prime. They don't have any relation with each other. But in the previous two parts, you must have seen that two coefficients are same and half of the terms are positive and half of the terms are negative. But not so in this case. What you will do is, you will firstly find the 1, 0 of this polynomial by trial method. So by trial method, you will find the 0 of this polynomial. You will first put 0, then 1, then 2. 0 put करके आपको पता है -5 आएगा, तो I'm not putting, it will waste my time. So what you will do is, firstly you will give the name to the polynomial, that is px. Okay, so you will put here 1 minus 3 minus 9 minus 5. This is 1, 12, 17. This is minus 16, which is not equal to 0. इसका मतलब 1 is not the 0 of the polynomial. You will put minus 1 here, minus 1 cube, minus 3, minus 1 square, minus 9, minus 1, minus 5. So solve this and check, are you getting 0? This is minus 9 plus 9, that will give you 0. Is it so? Why it happens? We have substituted 1 here, minus 1 here, but in this case, we are not getting remainder as 0, but in this case, we are getting. Why is it so? Because here, this term is positive and rest of the terms are negative. इसका मतलब majority of the terms are having negative sign. That means negative will give you the solution. Is it clear? क्योंकि negative का जब आप cube करोगे या negative से multiply करोगे, it will be positive. यहाँ पर negative की maturity ज्यादा थी, तो आपको negative put करके you will cancel it out and it will give you 0. इसका मतलब -1 इसकी क्या है? 0. -1, I'm writing one step here. -1 is the 0 of px. अगर -1 इसकी 0 है, अगर -1 इसकी 0 है, अगर -1 इसकी 0 है, तो x की वैल्यू -1 थी यहाँ पर, तो माइनस को जब आप इधर शिफ्ट करोगे तो x प्लस 1 इसका क्या हो जाएगा? इज अ फैक्टर ऑफ px. इज इट ओके? क्योंकि x की वैल्यू क्या है? -1. जब आप शिफ्ट करोगे तो क्या बन जाएगा? x प्लस 1 इज अ फैक्टर. ठीक है, अब आपने क्या करना है? अब आपको पता चल गया कि एक फैक्टर मिल गया आपको. अब आप एक फैक्टर जो मिल गया है, इससे इस पॉलिनोमियल को करोगे डिवाइड. एक्स क्यूब माइनस 3x स्क्वायर माइनस 9x माइनस 5. एक मेथड और भी है, डिवाइड नहीं करना तो आप ट्रायल मेथड से और वैल्यू -1 किया, 2, 3, 1, -1, -5, -3 पुट करके देखते जाओ. जहां पे 0 आएगा वो इसकी फैक्टर होगी. ये तो डिपेंड करता है कि आपको एक बार में 0 मिलेंगी या नहीं, तो बेटर इज टू डिवाइड. तो आप x प्लस 1 से इस पॉलिनोमियल को करोगे डिवाइड. x को किससे मल्टीप्लाई करें कि x क्यूब मिल जाए? x स्क्वायर से करेंगे, दिस विल गिव यू x क्यूब. 1 को इससे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, 1x स्क्वायर. साइन चेंज, ये प्लस का ये माइनस का कैंसिल, साइन चेंज, माइनस माइनस प्लस, sign will be of the greatest, and rest of the two terms I will copy the same. Now x should be multiplied with which term to get minus 4x cube? So minus 4x will be the term, because if you are not able to get it directly, you can divide it. This is minus 4x. Is it okay? Is it okay? So you can cancel it out. It will give you minus 4x. So I have written minus 4x in the question. So that when you multiply it, it will give you minus 4x square. Now second term, plus minus minus 4x. Sign change, cancel. Plus minus minus, minus कर दिया, sign बढ़ेगा. Now, minus 5x को जब आप x से divide करोगे, it will give you minus 5. So you will multiply here with minus 5. This is minus 5x. Second term is minus 5. Change the sign, it will give you 0 as remainder. Okay, it will give you 0 as remainder. So this term x square minus 4x plus minus 5 is your question, and remaining two factors will be, actually it is cubic. So it has three factors. One we have got by trial method, and rest of the two factors you will get by factorization of this. And you will go for the factorization of this by middle term splitting method. Okay, did you know one thing more? This is your dividend, this is your divisor, this is your quotient, and this is your remainder. So by division algorithm that you have learned in the junior classes, third, fourth class, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So by division algorithm, dividend x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5 is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So if you will factorize, this term, that will give you the three factors of this. So factorize this. I'm writing the factors here. X plus 1 is same. This is, आप इसके फैक्टर करोगे 1 को 5, अब मैं इधर फैक्टर करके इधर आंसर लिख देती हूँ. x square minus 4x minus 5. x square minus 4x minus 5. 1 को 5 से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे 5. 5 1s are 5. 5 1s are 5 और प्लस माइनस करके 4 चाहिए. माइनस प्लस. टेक x कॉमन. x minus 5. 1 कॉमन. x minus 5. x minus 5. x plus 1. तो ये जो आंसर आया that I'm writing here. So these are the three factors of this given polynomial. Okay, ये किससे किया? By, ये अलग है, by middle term splitting. By middle term splitting we have factorized this. Second question, third part is exactly similar that you will try today. You will find the 1 0 of this polynomial by middle term splitting by trial method, and the rest of the zeros you will again get by the division method. So this method is very, very, very important. So you have to do a lot of practice for solving these type of questions, because at once you will not be able to do it. You need a lot of practice. So today I will send you the extra question of middle term splitting method. So firstly you will do this method, and you will do question number 5, third part in your rough notebook. And if you will have any doubt, exactly we will discuss it in the next class, but because only 1 minute is left, so we will not be able to start it. ठीक है, तो कल स्टार्ट कर लेंगे और आइडेंटिटीज भी स्टार्ट हो जाएंगी.